Nowadays, everybody is aware of the AI and all the things that it can do. And there is a big panic among people and their jobs. People are afraid of different reasons from AI. Some are afraid of losing their jobs. Some are afraid that the AI can become conscious. Some are afraid that it can replace us completely and stuff like that. I guess everything is valid to a certain point, but everything will have to take time, and some of the things will come true, some of the things won't. But I think we can go a little bit deeper and actually look at the AI, where technology is going, and the possible future. Now, when we talk AI and replacing jobs, yeah, this is already happening. It will continue happen, but in the long term, I think we still have jobs for us people to find. And if anything, maybe to take something like 20 years or more, up until like many jobs or most of the jobs are replaced by AI, if this actually happens. However, I see a different problem, some quite alarming issue with AI. This is not consciousness or stuff like that. It's a machine. After all, it's mathematical algorithm and a bunch of other things. But eventually this thing will have a body. There is a reason people are building robots nowadays. Eventually, what AI is currently capable of, finding information for you and being useful for many things. This will improve more and more, and someday it will be put in a body, in a robotic body, and it will be able to do unusual things, or things that humans are usually possible to do, which actually already happening, but it's not really that good at the moment. But we're talking about time. We're talking about 50 years, 100 years in the future. If we are able to have AI right now and it's improving fast, then what will happen in 1,000 years, for example? I think from what I see, the AI won't stop. You see, it is way too good, and the most important word here would be money. It makes a lot of money for corporations, and if something is working and it's making money, then it's approved. Go for it. It's working. What is really alarming is that the currently what we're using AI for, we are using it for information mostly. Even I'm using the AI for information. It is just quick. It is useful. Not all the time, but it is useful. Even free versions of AI can be useful for quick informations. Think we don't know. I'm thinking that AI can actually replace communication, which is slowly happening actually. And I can feel it even when I'm using the AI. In before, a few years back, when you don't know something, when you need something, you're searching for answers in Google in one way or another. Maybe you go to forum if your question is very complex. You go to certain forums, websites, and you ask your question. You're looking for answers, and you're hoping that whoever answers is going to help you. Or you look it up in Google somewhere, something quick, or you simply ask somebody. You go to places, you ask somebody. But right now, in many cases, even I just need some information real quick for something, whether it's some hardware problem, gadgets, whatever, some technology issues, or even real life problems, real life information I need, or even bureaucracy. It is just that quick. What I wanted to do is just type a question, or even talk out loud question, and the AI is just digging it up for me. And I can see how I'm reducing the communication levels with humans. Now, in one way, when you think about it, it is very convenient to have an AI that is searching up information like on an instant for you. But in the long term, I think it will just replace communication with people, which is a problem in a way. And I can see it if this AI continues to improve that way, and people are keeping improving, and people are improving it. At certain point, I think the job that is going to be very easy replaceable is going to be perhaps teachers. You you can just have an AI there that is knowing everything about certain topic and just tell kids to learn it that way or explain it, stuff like this. And I mean, in the long term, it is not about us or the people that currently just saw it coming, but it is rather about the young people, the people that are going to get born in 10 years, 20 years, so on. They just, they come to this world and they're being presented this AI thingy that is not a human being, and they're, for example, maybe told, if you need information, ask this thing. So now they're getting used to communicate with a machine, non-existing being, well, not a living being, rather than going outside and asking real people for it. But then again, I can see it both ways in a way, because depending on the person, sometimes we don't want to ask people about certain things. We might know that a person can know the answer. Maybe we know that exact person who knows the answer, but we cannot ask him for various of reasons. Maybe they're not there at the moment. Maybe they're on a holiday, or maybe we just don't feel like talking to him. But we need that information, and having an AI to ask for is extremely convenient. AI doesn't ask you questions. The AI doesn't care about you, and AI just responds anytime, and he's not angry, and you can talk to him the way you like. Arrogant, kind, doesn't matter. While talking to people, you don't even know how are they going to respond to you when you ask them questions. Are they even going to answer you? Are they going to lie? Are they going to want something from you? I don't know. I see two ways in this. It's a good way, it's a bad way, it's mixed up. It can be good. It has good sides, yeah, but it has bad sides as well. But ultimately, the communication between people will be reduced. Is this going to be good thing or bad thing? Maybe we won't be able to tell, but the future is going to be different for sure. Which really makes me think, where is humanity going? And things can go even deeper than that. The things can go really, really deeper than that. Let's say that communication is not as big as before with humans, but you see, when the AI gets his body, becomes an actual moving robot, at certain point, people for sure will make sure that this robot, this AI, can multiply itself. It can rebuild itself, and it can build more copies of himself. This is just convenient, doing things for us. But in the long term, we might as well just kind of disappear. I mean, we will always be able to control them, because somebody will make for some kind of kill switch if things go really, really bad. I think if anything we're good at this, to destroy our own creations. It will get crowded probably with machines. And then here is another idea. What is going to be better for us as humans, as future civilization? Is it going to be better to be crowded with robots, or kind of like co-living with robots, or is it better for us to become a post-humans? This power of AI enhancing our own abilities. I mean, it's kind of a sci-fi topic, but probably that might be a better solution. We as humans to have the knowledge and enhanced body like robots, like AIs, rather than having an AI running around, or maybe both. But probably this would be the better. But this will introduce a whole new problems. Either way, AI will likely stay, and it will get much stronger, for good or bad. And we don't know what it's going to be, and most of us won't be here to tell, because this takes time.